Salutations everyone, welcome to some Black Ops 2 Headquarters gameplay. Not something that I think I've posted before, and it's been a while since I did a Call of Duty video, so I thought I'd just get back into the swing of things, because I stream on Twitch every now and again, usually not Call of Duty, but it was brought up in a recent stream, and it made me think, what does Black Ops 3 need to do to bring us back, to bring back the fans, the hardcore fans that they've lost for the past couple of Call of Duties, since Black Ops 2, with the failure of Ghost and the disappointment, variations of Advanced Warfare. What does Black Ops 3 need to do to bring the fans back? What do they need to do to bring Call of Duty back off the precipice of complete and utter failure? Because they've been going downhill in viewership, in players, in sales year over year, and it's a negative sloping trend. And it looks like Black Ops 3 is trying to mitigate a little bit of that in that they have an open beta if you pre-order the game. So that's something that COD hasn't done since I think COD 4 was the last one to have an open beta. World at War had a closed beta. But with that, they're winning some of the fans because that's what people have been wanting from a Call of Duty for a long time. It's like, give us a beta so we know what we're getting into, so we know it's not another failure like we've been getting, and we know what to expect from this game. And obviously, Call of Duty is a huge franchise. It will still sell very well no matter how good or bad it is. And people want to play the game as soon as possible, so the beta can help people do that. So with this beta, it's going to also be at risk of people canceling those pre-orders because they're like, oh, this isn't what I wanted or what I expected. No matter what that may be, no matter what COD they did or did not like, they might lose some people if the beta doesn't work out from person to person. But as far as like the core gameplay mechanics go, and a lot has been, I did the video on the good and the bad of what we know from Black Ops 3 so far, and there's still a lot to learn, a lot of information to come out, because it's still in pre-alpha right now. But we need to know how these perks are going to work. The Pick 10 system was a step forward, and then when like Pick 15, and then I don't know what Advanced Warfare did, Pick 20 or something like that. And it's a good system, but it's never worked in the values that they've given to each individual perk, or whatever the point system goes into, attachments, or what have you. They never attribute correct values. They'll have some things worth too much, like this thing is not useful to use 3 points or 2 points or whatever, or this thing is way too valuable, it should be worth more than 2 or 3 points, or whatever it is, what I mean. And it comes up to the thing of how stealth is going to work, because stealth is a big thing about Call of Duty. It's not going to be going away with, your UAV jammer, assassin, blind eye, ghost, whatever you want to call it. It's not going to go anywhere, and that's perfectly fine. Call of Duty is Call of Duty. Stealth shouldn't completely disappear, knives shouldn't completely disappear, but they should be changed, and it sounds like they're going to be changed, but we've been told the past 3 Call of Duties that panic knifing was going to be taken out, and we were lied to each and every single time. So, our hopes are not high for this time when they promise us that there's going to be no panic knifing, but from what we've heard, from what we've been told, it sounds a little bit more to be taken with less grains of salt than before. But of course, we will still have to wait and see. We've been burned way too many times. And when it comes to the stealth perks, I think it's okay if there is a UAV jammer, a ghost, something that keeps you off of the UAV. I think that's perfectly fine, because to stay off the UAV in all times, you would have to have that perk, and it should be worth a lot of points. And you would also have to have a silencer to stay off the radar when you are firing. And I think that's okay. I think there's an easy way to balance the UAV that I think was not handled very well in the past 3 Call of Duties, or even the last 4 Call of Duties. It was fine the way that it was in Black Ops 1, I really like the UAVs in Modern Warfare 2 because they were easy to see and they were very easy to shoot down with just a normal gun. And I think that's a quick, easy way to balance it. You don't need to make the UAV 5 kills. You don't need to take it out of the game. You don't need to put in all of these countermeasures. But I think, you know, the ability to stay off the radar and the ability to not be seen by killstreaks is a little too much. You know, there's so many countermeasures in the game that I don't think you should have all of the countermeasures at once. You shouldn't be immune to everything. You shouldn't be immune to turrets and air supports and UAVs and counter UAVs and, you know, whatever new kill streaks they want to add to the game, or equipment or stuff like that. And flak jackets or blast shield, or whatever you want to call it. You can't have all the countermeasures at once. That's too strong. That takes away a lot of what, you know, the other team is trying to do. You know, you're taking away half of their tools. You're taking away half of their arsenal. Now, you might say, like, you know, this has been too strong in the past, or this has been too strong in the past, and that's, you know, been mitigated by the use of Ghost or Blind Eye or UAV Jammer, what have you. Those, of course, we would like to be balanced and worked out very well. But stealth can still be part of the game. Knives can still be in the game. Just take out the panic knife. Just have it as a selectable weapon, either one that everyone has that you just use, like the D-pad or something to pull the knife out, so you can't accidentally knife. That's the thing. We don't want accidental knives where you squeeze the controller out of fear and get a kill. That's not something that should happen. It should be a secondary weapon, or at least something that you have to select. The kill streaks should be rewarding and useful. You can't say that too many things have been overpowered. There are some things that have been worth way too little, like the RC car should be worth more than like the 3 kills that it was in Black Ops 1. And you shouldn't have like EMPs and support systems. The welfare system does not work, and we know that. So if they give us a strong netcode, they get rid of this stupid skill-based matchmaking and have it region-based matchmaking once again. Give us fun, useful kill streaks. Have stealth, but not the ability to have all the countermeasures in the game to be immune from every kill streak, every equipment, every explosive all at once. And have a balance, you know, guns. That would be fine. We know that's not going to happen. But anyways, those are my thoughts on the matter. Final score is 67-3 here with the Scar on the Slums. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think needs to happen in order for COD to bring you back, or at least to keep you as a customer. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.